Hello, Dr. Vicki Peterson here. I wanted to talk to you today about your skin. I was looking through a magazine the other day and I saw this little advertisement, and it says, "Sleep your way to baby smooth skin." And we're adults and we have already figured out that we don't listen to and everything we hear and read, especially when it comes to magazines and commercials. They tend to kind of over-exaggerate the benefits of their products, but we still spend a great deal of money on applying things to our skin such that we hopefully will develop soft skin, smooth skin, beautiful skin, etc. And there's nothing wrong with putting something on your skin, especially if it's kind of pure, because we're exposed to the elements, etc. But to think that that's all you need to do is incorrect. I have a friend who was just saying that to me the other day. She goes, "Feel these hands," and her hands just kind of feel like sandpaper. And she said, she goes, "Every time I wash my hands, I put on hand lotion. I get really pure stuff. It's really good." She showed it to me, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's good." She goes, "What's wrong? Why isn't it working?" And it's because what she wasn't doing was applying we call root cause medicine to the problem, which is what really is happening, what really is this thing, your skin. It's not, just because it hangs on the outside doesn't mean it's not important, and it's actually our largest organ. So your skin is your largest organ. Also, what's important to know about the skin is that the health of the skin reflects what's happening in our gut, in our digestive tract. So that is reflective. So we here at the clinic, we always go to the gut, not exclusively, but certainly first, to assess why maybe skin conditions are happening. Whether it's dry, rough skin, whether it's eczema, psoriasis, acne, any sort of skin condition, itchy, dry skin, etc. We always go to the gut first to see what's happening. And what do we tend to find? We tend to find food sensitivity, something you're eating that is not being processed very well, and that's reflected in the skin's health. We also find that you're not eating the right types of fats. So you've probably heard of the omega-3 fatty acids, and there's omega-6s, which are less good, and omega-9s. And the omega-3s are very responsible for the health of skin and nails and hair. I did a video, you can look it up on YouTube, about the health of your nails, and I talked about the fatty acids there and also some mineral deficiencies. So the skin is in that category as well. It has to be nourished, and of course our nourishment comes from the ability of our digestive tract to turn what we're eating into good fuel. So either you're eating very well and your digestive tract is just not being able to assimilate or break down what you're eating and turn it into good fuel, which is reflected in a lot of areas, but also the health of your skin, or what you're putting in your body is just not very healthy and your skin is suffering as a result. So these are all things that we can figure out. But I just kind of wanted to make the point, because I kind of said the same thing when we were talking about the nails, is something that you can see very visibly really gives you an idea of how your health is. I'm going to stick my tongue out at you. Don't take it personally, but here we go. Okay, so the tongue is another thing. You can look at somebody's tongue and see how healthy they are. So that was pretty pink. That's what it should look like. It shouldn't be coated, it shouldn't be white, it shouldn't be green. That's what a healthy tongue looks like. So there are easy ways to kind of look at things. And then getting back to the digestive tract, where does digestion begin? In the mouth. So you can look at the gums and the inner side of the cheek and the tongue and really get an idea of how digestion is working or not working. So getting back to that skin, it's fine to, apply something topically, especially if it doesn't have a lot of chemicals and perfumes and stuff like that in it. But if you're having any sort of skin condition, you really need to look deeper, and specifically to the health of the gut. And what's great about that is that when you get a healthy gut, then what are you doing for yourself? You're you're gaining a healthy immune system, you're feeding your cells well, and all those things will help prevent all sorts of diseases. So the moral of the story is don't ignore what your skin looks like or how it feels, and realize it's not just a topical kind of moment. You really want to get deep and figure out the root cause of what's going on with your skin. And a final comment is, too often when it's skin conditions like eczema and rashes and things like that, we are prescribed what? Steroids, over-the-counter kind of, or prescription steroid ointments that you're applying locally. And the terrible thing about those is that those steroids do penetrate into the body, and they're very bad for gut health, which is really the root cause of the problem. So you can see where those topical things can really either not do anything as far as really get to the root cause, or actually more harm the underlying root cause, which we don't want. So I hope that was helpful. Start looking at people's skin, those at least you care about, and your own, of course. And if you have any questions on what to do next, definitely feel free to contact me. I always love hearing from you. And until next time, I wish you very good health.